Alright YouTube, today we're going to be bringing you guys the ultimate run stick. So there's a few different things we can talk about: directional spins, jurdles, double jukes, stop and go. We're going to be talking about every single one of those in the video. Now if you guys are new to the channel, we're on the road to 10k now. I've never thought I'd say that, but road to 10k now. Be sure you hit that subscribe button for blitzes and money plays especially. So kicking it off, we're going to discuss the double juke. So double juke is not as hard, I think, as people make it out to be. It's a combination of left stick and right stick. So if we want to juke to the left, now I'm gonna get my words all slurred up. We want to juke to the left, we're gonna go ahead and do this. I'll show you guys on the screen right now. Now this is gonna be a little backwards to me, but left stick is gonna go to the left. Right stick going to the right. Essentially, you're going in the opposite direction of each other to jurdle or double juke. Double juke to the left. To double juke to the right. You try that; it's a tongue twister. You're gonna push these sticks in together towards each other. So let's go ahead and double juke to the left. So we'll run to the outside, double juke to the left, double juke to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. You guys kind of get the point. That's double juke. Now you guys may be thinking, well, that looks just like a regular juke. There's a difference between the two. Trust me. I'll show you guys what a regular juke looks like right now. So this is a regular juke, okay? That's regular juke to the left, to the right, to the left, right, etc. Notice the difference in a double juke now. So as we snap the ball, we're going to do a double juke to the left. Push in. Oops, we got it wrong. Double juke to the left. You guys can kind of see there's a combination of juke and double juke. So right here, there's regular juke, double juke. I'll show you guys the difference between the two. So we're going to go into instant replay and kind of break this one down a little bit more. So as we're going to instant replay, we're going to go ahead and speed this up just a little bit so we can get into the open field. Again, make sure that you're using these special moves in the open field one-on-one, preferably against a user, because you do risk taking a hit, like with a spin, like with a juke, like with a hurdle, etc. So be sure you're using these in the open field. So right there, double juke. Okay, let's go ahead and just kick this off. This is a double juke to the right. We're going to zoom out. We're going to be looking at what Christian McCaffrey does. So double juke to the right. Notice he hesitates as if he's going to the left, but he actually cuts hard to the right. That is a double juke. There's a double juke to the left. Okay, we're going to go ahead and spin this up. This right here is a regular juke. Notice how there's no hesitation. He doesn't act like he's going to go left and actually jukes right. He goes straight right. There's a double juke. Notice hesitation. So speed that up. Regular juke right there. Again, no hesitation. Double juke because there's a hesitation. Notice the difference. He hesitates but actually cuts left. And then we end up just going backwards. So you guys can kind of see the difference between the two. So that's double juke. Now, let's talk about jurdle. Jurdle is a combination of Y and left trigger. This is a regular hurdle, okay? This is just pushing Y. The entire time I'm just pushing Y, and I didn't know that's apparently how you can celebrate it into the end zone. Okay, bet. Did not know that. Now let's talk about jurdle. Jurdle, just like the double juke, is good to get a fast cut, and it's really something you want to save when you're one-on-one against a user. Again, be careful about that, because if there's more than one defender there, I strongly recommend not using it. Just don't. So jurdle is a combination of Y, left stick, or triangle left stick. You want to jurdle to the left, you push Y and left stick to the left. Jurdle to the right, Y, right stick to the right. So we snap the ball. Jurdle to the right, jurdle to the left, jurdle to the right, jurdle to the left, to the right, to the left, etc. You guys can see there is a difference between hurdle and jurdle. Hurdle is a lot higher. Jurdle is a lot snappier, I guess, as you could say. It really just cuts to one direction a lot sharper. So that's jurdling. Now, let's talk about stop and go. Stop and go is a little bit different. It requires, I don't know if you can say more stick work, but it really, in a sense, does. It's all done with right trigger and left stick. In order to really get a good, clean stop and go, you've got to be really snappy on the left stick. If you hold it down too long, he faces the opposite direction. I'm going to go ahead and screw it up for you guys. Right here, go ahead and stop and go. Wow, there we go. That's the animation we're looking for. Kind of how he makes a little hook and curls backwards. That's the animation you do if you hold down the left stick too long. Stop and go. You really do want to let go of the turbo button. So we'll go ahead and snap the ball again. So this is stop and go. without turbo. You can see right there. It's not as good, but it's still something that you can use. But when you're going to go ahead and plan on stopping and going, what you'll do, I'll show you guys that right now. You're going to go ahead and let go of right trigger and use this left stick. I'm making sure you guys can see this on camera now. You'll use this left stick and flick it backwards. Again, don't hold it. Just gently flick it backwards and maybe for a half second and then let it go. So again, we'll go ahead and show you guys stop and go. So we'll cut to the outside. Stop, go. That's a little more of a hesitation. There's a stop and go. There's a stop and go. And you can see right there, bang, off to the races. Stop and go is a lot less riskier than Jurtle and Hurdles, or Jurtle and Double Jukes, because it is not a special move. It's essentially just all done on the left stick with a combination of turbo. Now, you can do this while holding down the turbo button. It just becomes a lot more sensitive. So this is turbo. Okay, we're going to run backwards real fast. This is with turbo. So stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. You guys can see you can still do it, but it does require a little bit more practice. If you do it with sprinting, the timing becomes a lot more key. Otherwise, you'll do this, okay? You don't want to have that animation. You don't want this to occur if you hold it down too long. You want to make sure you can do a clean cut. And that's kind of where I recommend starting it out without holding down right trigger and then just working your way into a little bit more of speed stop and goes. When we're holding down right trigger, you're often going to get more hesitation than an actual stop and go. As you can see right there, a little bit of hesitation moves. But again, let me repeat, just practice these, practice these, practice these. Perfect practice makes perfect, not practice. So make sure you're perfectly practicing it. Otherwise, what you practice now is going to carry over to a game. You're going to cause yourself some fumble. So quick review of all these stick moves. This is really no longer whatever. This is actual stick work. First, double juke. So again, combination of left stick and right stick. Bang to the left, right. I always get those confused for some reason. Bang to the left. Again, if you want to go left, it's left stick outside or right stick outside. You want to go right. Both sticks facing in towards each other. So we'll go right, bang, left, bang. You can see right there, off the races we go. Jurtle, again, just kind of a refresher on this one. This is a combination of Y left trigger. Jurtle left, jurtle right, jurtle left, jurtle right, jurtle left, jurtle right, etc. You guys get the point. Stop and go, again, a combination of right trigger, left stick for those that are new to it. Right trigger, left stick. You can use it with each other or without each other. So this is a stop and go. This is stop and go without, stop and go with, etc. Now, the last one I want to talk about is spin moves. Spin moves without precision modifier are no longer a directional spin move by simply hitting the B button. That is done on the right stick. Now, spins, I'm not very good at. And honestly, I don't think many people use them. But spin to the right, you can see right there. Spin to the left. Spin to the right. It's all done with the right stick. So if we want to spin, I'm going to go ahead and flip it to where you guys can see it. If we want to spin to the right, we go whoop like that. If we want to spin to the left, we go right to left, so like that. I can't really do it holding controller like this, but you guys kind of get the idea behind it. Spin to the left, spin to the right, and off to the races we go. Now Christian McCaffrey's just dead tired. So again, if you want to spin right, start off by pushing the left stick. This is all a fluid motion, don't stop. Left stick to the left, spin it backwards to the right. Right stick to the right, spin it backwards to the left is a spin to the left. You guys kind of get the point. The direction you move the stick is the direction that you spin. So, I mean, trucking, this is pretty basic. Juking, you guys should all know that by now. That's been like that for years now. That hasn't changed. Thank heavens they changed it back to the Madden from Madden Beta. That was awful. Why? Why for trucking? What idiot thought that was a good idea? I don't know. So, anyways, this is the ultimate run stick guide. You guys could say this is going to have everything you need to know about as far as stick work is concerned. Stop and go, it's not as good because precision modifier is gone, but it's still definitely a viable thing. So if you guys are new to the channel and you want more blitzes, if you want blitzes and money plays, well, you came to the right place first off. So hit that subscribe button. Why not? It helps me out. It helps you out. And that's going to take care of this video. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I can't say it enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And until next time, guys, get into practice mode. Be smart. This has been T Meister. See ya.